Hey everyone, it's me Stagger. So, I think I made some progress in regards of the sprites that are giving us some issues. I haven't really figured out the whole trainer back sprites and front sprites and mug shots and whatnot. But at the moment though, for Overworld sprites, I think I figured out how to edit them. This is this is a program known as Tile Molester. As much as I hate to say that name, but yes, Tile Molester. This is actually a very, very great program. Even though you're probably looking at this stuff and it's like, what the heck is this garbage that I'm looking at? Well, this garbage that you're looking at is what is obviously known as Tile Molester. As you can kind of see, there's some Pokemon down here, like a Pachirisu, what could be a Baniri, maybe some kind of berry or something. Oh no, that's a Baniri. But anyway, we're not here to sightsee. We're here to actually kind of give you a bit of update for, in terms of resolving these issues here. So anyway, as you can kind of see, these are actually the heal sprites. In other words, whenever you go to the Pokemon Center, they shuffle through their bag and they give their Pokemon to Nurse Joy, and then it's like, okay, cool, thanks for healing, and then and then the thing plays backwards, and then it'll go back to your normal sprite. So I did a little bit of a test. This is actually from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Ethan. And also, I figured out the reason why that, this is a bad example here, but I figured out why basically BTX editor don't like these sprites. Essentially, it's because the byte count. And the byte count is actually a lot smaller than than what BTX editor will accept. Because when you load this, basically this chunk is actually missing. This tile right here. It's kind of hard to see, but just trust me on that. Anyway, yeah, that is actually missing. In fact, you can kind of see it from here because he's missing his leg. He's missing his second leg, and it's actually displayed right on the bottom right here. Actually, what that could potentially be is actually darn, it doesn't work. What that could potentially be is actually a color palette, but I could be wrong about that, but that's what it looks like. So, with that knowledge being at hand, what does this mean for basically sprite editing? Well, if I'm correct about that being the color palette, then I have no idea what this garbage is right here. But either way, it's progress. It's progress. So anyway, I already have the sprite implemented into the game. So I'm going to go ahead and load that up. This is a bad angle here. There we go. So anyway, as you can kind of see here, this should look familiar because this is actually the Dawn sprite that I used for basically to show off that overall sprite editing is possible. And then if we were to go ahead and talk to Nurse Joy, we need to really heal our Pokemon. I mean, just look at them. They're in really bad shape. They're only level 3. No, seriously though. Yep, let's heal. And as you can kind of see here, I paused the game by the way. As you can see here, we actually have the sprite, but not the correct coloration. So that's my next step, is to figure out how to fix the coloration. like I said, I'm not 100% sure if that thing on the bottom is actually the color palette, but if it is, that's actually really great, because then all I need to do is just copy and paste the color palette. Otherwise, if that's not the case, then what we may and hopefully not need to do is actually use a hex editor and manually edit all the colors. Now, if that ends up being the case, I am just going to be very upset. But hopefully, there will be a case where we can actually edit, basically not need to do that, and, you know, just be able to edit the BTX file itself, change it to whatever we need to, or change a PNG to BTX and then just insert it that way. And you know, we want to even need Tile Molester. If we can have a you know, what's it called, a file extension changer or modder or whatever, then, you know, that'd be great. But of course, these are ideas right now. If we can, but these are ideas right now, and I haven't put them into practice. When they've been put into practice, and if something works, something doesn't, I will actually, you know, tell you guys, hey, this actually works, or hey, yeah, this was a flop. Why did I even get myself into this? Blah 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 blah. But as where it stands right now, everything seems to be all right. So yeah, we made some progress. Even if it's little progress, it's still progress nonetheless. Oh, by the way, something I should probably mention is that the coloration of the sprite, of the heel sprite, is actually not the coloration of this sprite. It may look like it, but just trust me, it isn't. Don's sprite, and this is just a slight modification. Don's real sprite is like red, so has a bit more red, but it is still kind of a pinkish color. In fact, if I were to heal again, you can kind of see that it's actually dark pink, a darker type of pink here, and there's like more gray and whatnot. Yeah, that's it's not the coloration. It's not the proper coloration. Yeah, it's not the proper coloration either way. So what we need to do is, yeah, so basically just need to figure out how to properly color it. And by the way, if you're thinking it might just be as simple as going to the palette viewer, it is not, because I'm looking at this and I'm just wondering, where's Dawn? Even if I were to go to the Sprite palette, as you can see here, Dawn's Colors is not even on here. So, now what? Well, there's only one thing to do, and that is to pretty much figure out how in the world the coloration is even feasible with this game, and just try to change it as much as possible. And the easiest way I can think of is through a hex editor, but the problem with that is that it just takes forever. Like, kind of like how this lag is. Like, imagine playing Diamond and Pearl with this insane amount of lag without even running or using your bike once, without even flying or even... yeah, without even flying either. That's how tedious that thing is, but it's, like I said, it's the easiest thing to do. You just need to find out which... yeah, basically, which, what has the sprites themselves, or... dang it, what words? You failed me! what we need to find out is where is basically these sprites. In other words, what is the coordinates? What is the... yeah. What's the coordinates of... where in the world of hexadecimal would it be? So if we go to disassembler, we have to find out where it is in hexadecimal, and that's something I'm not really looking forward to. View memory. There we go. This looks more familiar. Yep. So, we go all the way somewhere around here. I honestly don't know where exactly it would be, but it'll be somewhere around here. Looking up every single byte, just trying to figure out where is it? Oh, that's the Pokédex entries, by the way. You can kind of see here. There's Turtwig, it looks like. But yeah, where in the world is it? That'd be something we all have to figure out. But hopefully it won't have to come to that, and there will be an easier solution. So that's pretty much the progress that I have right now in regards of the issues. So yeah, that's it, and I'll be seeing ya.